Hello everyone and welcome to your daily tarot reading. This will be for all signs, as always. The reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's see what we have for the day, please. Angels, spirits, guides, message for the day. So we have the Knight of Swords. With that, the Lovers, the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, Page of Cups, the Death card, and we have the King of Wands. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. It feels yesterday's reading was about an ending of some kind or the potential of that. I feel it feels that kind of energy again. It feels like it just feels like this is playing out, to be honest. It feels like there's some kind of significant conversation to be had because you need to get clarity in terms of how you move forward here. It could even be that sense of almost kind of like having that conversation where, you know, when we talk and talk and talk, it can be reassuring. It can be sometimes speaking our truth. It can be getting things off our chest, but it can also be kind of like getting that sense of reassurance, getting to the heart of the matter, getting everything off your chest, everything out in the open. You know, it just feels that sense of a conversation is needed, but it really feels like that big conversation. And if someone's not sure, if you do feel that you'll find yourself at some kind of crossroads, it feels like the only way that you can see how to move forward in this is to really talk it out. So moving on from yesterday, and I kind of feel it's following a similar path. It just feels like somebody might be at some kind of crossroads. There is a decision to make. You know, leaps of faith are scary. You know, taking a leap of faith is scary because you don't know what you're jumping into. This is the Fool. This Fool just surrenders and trusts. And generally, you know, we're always watched over and guided as the sun shines on the Fool. But it can be a scary thing, you know, as a person to take a leap of faith, especially on somebody else, you know, and especially if an ending has been in the balance here. Or if an ending has happened and this person is saying, is it really over, or is it completely over? Can we wipe the slate clean instead? I mean, whatever that scenario would be. So an ending is at play here either way, or is being reevaluated. So this is really kind of like talking it out, getting all out into the open, speaking your truth, getting everything off your chest. But also that sense of the more you talk and talk and talk, I mean, it feels like a long conversation is going to be had here, but it feels like it's going to be productive. It feels like it's going to likely make your mind up either way. And that's what I'm getting here, which is a good thing because I feel that you're at some kind of crossroads here. Again, the Lovers. The Lovers can be in terms of love, romance, relationships. It can also be to do with partnerships of other kinds. It can be to do with, you know, business partnerships, for example. So it's not just about love, romance. But this is a relationship at some kind of a crossroads and a decision needs to be made. Now, with the Hierophant, this can be, for me, it just feels more like, it feels like moving forward in faith. Again, this kind of like leap of faith, moving forward in faith. Sometimes the Hierophant can be about long-term committed relationships, marriage, or the next traditional step on the journey. if it was kind of like some kind of, I don't want to say ultimatum, but if someone really wanted to take that next step, and it was either that or the potential of an ending because they felt stuck in a relationship or stagnant, or things weren't going the way they wanted to. Again, this could be the same thing, the same reason of why an ending is being evaluated here, because it does take likely a complete change on the other person's part to walk down that path and take a leap of faith with that person. So it really depends on how strong this partnership is and where you go from here. For others of you, it's about moving forward in faith, maybe, with the Hierophant too. Sometimes can also be, if you're unsure what to do, it can be talking things over with a mentor, a teacher, or a holy person, leaning on your spiritual faith. This is the energy here. There is a kind of sense here with answered prayers as well, if that's the case. Or Spirit working through somebody to guide you. But it looks like there is some kind of leap of faith. There is a message here, a message from the heart, which is what we had yesterday, and a leap of faith. Fully understanding that some kind of choice or decision in terms of where you move forward here will require a leap of faith. Because this is the energy here of evaluating whether there is an ending or whether there is complete transformation, either wiping the slate clean, if that's the case here, or completely doing what they never said that they would do, but doing it because they want to keep the other person, and taking a leap of faith in that energy. That can be this energy too. I feel likely this King of Wands is evaluating, either the King of Wands or the King of Wands is evaluating how to take action here. But I feel that there is some kind, this is about taking stock and evaluating whether, again, there is deep transformation and change, either in the form of an ending, wiping the slate clean, or completely letting go of, completely transforming an approach here to take a leap of faith on something that, this person said they'd never do, but they realize that they could also lose this other person if they don't do that. This is the energy here. It feels like endings, deep transformation is at play here. It is out with the old and in with the new, whether it's an old approach, whether it's to do with letting go of old baggage, or whether it's to do with an ending it, or someone finding out if it's really over. The same message applies. I feel that there is a kind of energy here, the Knight of Swords. There's a real significant emphasis on talking it out, finding out, having that conversation. And that would be the advice, well, if you are wanting to know about this, if you are wanting to see if someone's going to take the leap of faith, or whether you should take the leap of faith on someone. Again, it's the same message. These energies can be vice versa. This is about finding out. Go find out the information. Go ask. Go have that conversation. But it feels like speaking your truth. And if you feel like something is ending and there's nothing that you can do about it, the message again would be talk it out. Get everything out in the open. Speak your truth and not let the cards fall where they will. Because at least you tried. This is the energy here. This could well be even having one final last-ditch attempt to maybe salvage a relationship even. And being willing to do that and throw caution to the wind because this person's got nothing to lose. There's a strong emphasis on have the conversation. A conversation is going to clarify the way forward here. And you're only going to get clarity through having that conversation in whichever kind of like nuance is tying in with you. But like I said overall the message remains the same. The nuances might be different for you, but the message really remains the same here. Have that conversation, a significant conversation, and everything will become clear. Otherwise, sometimes things end and we never know. What if, you know? Let's pull a message from Spirit to finish off this reading. I've got these cards on the table, so why not? I thought that card was going to fall, but no. Let's see what we have. What do we have, please? We have a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during this time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. With that we have relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. I feel like I'm gonna, let's pull an angel message to finish off this reading. What do we have as an angel message? Thank you. What do people need to hear? Even ask the difficult questions. I mean, this just feels like a significant conversation. But it's much needed. Yes, we have judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged, and you are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. That is what I have for the day. I hope you enjoyed the message, maybe found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful day. I will see you next time.